Greetings, Ascended Nation. So I'm coming to you with a reading. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. I greatly and truly appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get into this message. Remember to take what resonates for you. What does not resonate for you, leave it right here. Switch the roles if need be. So I am going to start off with my tarot. The Emperor could be significant. Let's see what we are talking about here. If you've not already subbed, please do so. Okay, follow me also on TikTok. All right, the primordial _ goddess. E is a 9. Okay, the E in goddess is a 9. All right, let's see. All right, Spirit, what are we talking about? What are we talking about today? So the Empress, okay. I did see, when I said goddess, I did see the Empress as I was shuffling. We got the 9 of Wands at the bottom. So something about you standing your ground, Empress, okay. You standing your ground. You being very protective. For some of you, you could like to wear muumuus, okay. So something could be significant about that. You being on your throne, okay, being seated on your throne is significant. Something that's significant here, possibly about the throat chakra as well. All right, for some of you, you could be a Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy could be significant also. Also picking up a Pisces, Aries energy as well. Okay, but something that's significant here about you being very nurturing. Okay, you have the ability to grow things. Okay, make things grow. Okay, new ideas. All right, very unique, very original. Okay, you being very abundant and fruitful is significant. Something is significant here too about something growing for you financially. Okay, 211 I just saw. Okay, so some sort of justice when it pertains to finances is significant here. All right, so let's see. Spirit wants to talk about the Empress. So, okay, so I was led to grab my DIY oracle, one of my DIY oracles, and my moon oracle. Well, it's mixed up. It's like moon cards and all that stuff. So, let's see. All right, so now for some of you Empresses, okay, I could be speaking to an Emperor, but switch the roles if need be. But for some of you, this season, you're going to have bodyguards, okay? So something that's going to require you having bodyguards. We do have spoiled wife, all right? So for some of you, you're going to be spoiled. You're going to be a wife, okay? Take what resonates, what doesn't, leave it here. If you don't want to be a wife, none of that, don't claim it. All right, we did have flights in reverse. So travel is significant. Something is significant here about a magazine issue as well. Some of you could be like writers, or there's something that you want to get into, okay? Some of you could actually just be featured in a magazine, okay? All right. Turkey could be significant as well, the country. All right, what we got here for this Empress energy? Spirit wants to talk about the Empress. What do we have? And I'm picking up positive energy off of this card. I'm not picking up no, you know, karmic mother figure, none of that. Okay, so positive energy coming off of this card. All right, what's going on here, Spirit? When it pertains to this Empress energy, what do you have for the Empress? Okay. So we got wine tasting. So some of you could be like into wine, okay, that could be significant. Also, I've been picking up the energy heavy too about like some of you starting your own vineyard, okay, so that could be significant as well. Hosting could be significant also. I am getting that. So it says, I am transmuting stagnant energy into forward movement and expansion. Okay. So this is giving me, you know, that Empress energy, the ability to transmute as well. So you're transmuting energy. Okay. Something could definitely, and this is giving me that third house, okay, so communication, the mind, all right, is significant. I feel like that's one of the ways that you're transmuting this energy is the mindset and the throat chakra, okay, that's what I'm hearing. We have God favors humble and a heart as light as a feather, okay, so God favors you, Empress, okay, because you are very humble, okay, and your heart is as light as a feather, okay. So you are protected, heavily protected, okay, by source, him or herself, okay. All right, what's going on? What is going on here, Spirit? Taiwan could be significant as well. What else we got for the Empress, Holy Spirit? What else do we have? We got, I just saw rebranding. So for some of you, you are rebranding, okay. What do we have? All right. This is sticking out. So a clean bill of health. So if you've been experiencing maybe like some things with your health, okay, and I'm not a health professional, I'm just a messenger, okay, just giving a message. But if you've been experiencing some things with your health, okay, and it's so crazy because I just looked over here as I was shuffling and I have Anubis over here and I picked up death magic, okay? So I am picking up the energy of people sending death magic, okay? And this could definitely be one of the things that your guides are aiding you in transmuting, okay? I am getting that too. So that's why this clean bill of health is coming out, okay? I'm also picking up the energy of something about a change in your vitality, okay? And I'm also, it's crazy because something is significant here now. Take this as it resonates, okay? Something is significant here about the health of the enemy, okay? So something transpiring, 7-11. Something transpiring when it pertains to the health of the enemy, okay? I'm also picking up whatever vitality these individuals did have, okay? It is being taken, okay? It has been taken, okay? Or it will be taken, okay? This energy is being transmuted, okay? And distributed amongst those who deserve it, okay? Amongst those who need it, okay? So that's what I'm picking up as well, all right? That message is coming through. So we got Prince treatment. So like I said, okay, so something could be significant here about like someone who is younger in age, okay? A successor, okay, or someone who is going to succeed someone else could be significant. I'm hearing that as well. All right, what do we have? What else do we got with this Empress energy, Spirit? VIP I'm seeing as well. All right, we got custom drapes and we got Hawaii at the bottom, okay? So something could be significant here about Hawaii. Something could be significant here about you all wanting custom drapes, okay? We got custom made gifts coming out, okay? 833 I just saw. So something is significant here about, so we did start off the reading with spoiled wife, okay? So something could be significant here about custom made gifts, okay, from your significant other, all right? So that could be significant. Also, I'm picking up, say for instance, if this is like, for some reason I'm hearing like gift exchange, okay? So like, and I did mention hosting, okay? So say for instance, you know, for those that are truly supportive, okay, that's what I'm picking up, like close friends, close relatives, you know what I'm saying, genuine people, your soul tribe. I am picking up custom made gifts. We then have makeup line, all right? So for some of you, you could be getting into, if you're not already, into customized makeup, okay? So your own makeup is significant. I am picking it up as well, all right? So something definitely significant here about you forming your own makeup line, okay? Something could be significant here about a makeup launch, okay? So a launch party and you incorporating like wine tasting or this being hosted, and then it could be significant, okay? Also with this custom made gifts and this transmuting stagnant energy into a forward movement and expansion, that is giving me something about, like I mentioned at the beginning of this reading, you being unique. Okay, so something about you being very unique. Something about you possessing some sort of gifts that no one else possess. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up here. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into these other cards. Let's see what else Spirit wants to talk about. Good energy. Very good energy. So we have fallen angel and we have a change of wind. And I did go through that whole story in reference to the message I was picking up when it pertains to the enemy. Okay. I'm hearing the enemy of my, the friend of my enemy is my enemy. Okay. That's what I just heard. I keep saying change of wind. Okay, so there's definitely some sort of changes. Okay, this could be a change when it pertains to stability. Okay, because I just saw no place like home. All right, Spirit, what we got here for the Empress? What else? Okay, that was quick. All right, hold on, y'all. Okay, so we got covenant, sacred contracts. Okay. And I just saw 1131. All right, the number 7 could be significant. 7th house talks about contracts and business partners. Okay, so something could definitely be significant here about some sort of something involving wine. Okay, so something involving wine, something collaboration type energy. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. Yeah. Something about collaboration, something about long-term career, okay? So something about your career is significant, all right? Where you're taking your career is significant. We got emotions are running high, okay? And this is falling underneath I am, and this is supermoon energy. I am transmuting stagnant energy into forward movement and expansion, okay? So this is giving me, you could be like, something about like moving fast, okay? So something significant here. I don't know why I just heard like home stretch, okay? So that could be significant, but something is significant here about you moving extremely fast, okay? Something is significant about the Judas not being able to, you know, keep up, okay? So yeah, and the emotions are running high due to the fact of how fast you're being able to transmute this energy, okay? And it's taking you a step further, taking you many steps further, okay? That's what I'm hearing, okay? How fast you are able to expand, how fast you will be able to expand is significant, all right? All right, what's this? Give me more energy. I'm not gonna call out the other cards. Thank you. Yeah, we have a leg up, okay? So this is falling right underneath God favors humble. God favors humble, and a heart as light as a feather. Okay, therefore, Spirit is giving you a leg up. Just saw 1322, gratitude, Spirit. So yeah, something is significant here about, and we got 77. So yes, God favors you, okay? Empress, Emperor energy, okay? And God is giving you that leg up, okay? As you can see, like it's two polar bears here. The larger polar bear and the baby polar bear. This is giving me source, okay? This is giving me you collective, okay? So yeah, definitely doors opening. That's what I'm picking up because I'm seeing adjacent possibility cards from the Energy Oracle deck. So yeah, doors opening for you, okay? This is that leg up, okay? 1404 I just saw. Yeah, so balance, temperance energy, a Sagittarius could be significant as well. Libra could be significant also. Damn, confirmation. All right, what do we have here for a clean bill of health? So a Libra could be highly significant. Or something just about balance. All right, clean bill of health. What's this, Holy Spirit? Thank you. So we have building blocks, okay? So this is just giving me like you rebuilding, something about you rebuilding self, okay? So something about you rebuilding yourself. Okay, the number 28 could be significant. The number 13, that's that death energy I told you. Come through, Spirit, with the confirmations. So yeah, like I said, something could surround finances, something could surround relationships, okay, partnerships, any of that could be significant. Your career, okay, could be significant. But I'm definitely getting, because with that 8 and that 2 is 10, and Spirit just keeps bringing my attention to the 3 on the Empress, so 13. Okay, so yeah, some of you could have had definitely several close calls or close calls with death. Okay, and I just saw 1528. So yeah, people, a lot of in this energy being projected from people who are obsessed, who are possessive, who want to suppress you, who want to oppress you, okay, who are possessed. Okay, so yeah, this is the energy that I'm picking up here with this clean bill of health type energy. And like I said, there's a change that is with you getting a leg up, right? And you going down this path. Spirit is leading you down this path of a clean bill of health. And it's crazy because now Spirit is giving me like, you know how like in a grocery store, there are signs above the aisles. And that's how you know, well, I'm going to go down this aisle to get this. I know what I need is down this aisle. That's what Spirit just gave me a flash of that. Okay, so something is significant here about a spiritual grocery store. All right, that's what I'm picking up. Okay, and that's what I just saw. Okay, so it's like aisles and it's signs above the aisles. Okay, so say for instance, wow, Spirit, this is crazy. Say for instance, they are giving me an example. Above the aisle, it says narcissist. You're not going to go down that fucking aisle, okay? Confirmation. Okay, and yeah, that's the examples. That's what I just saw, like a spiritual grocery store. That's exactly what I just saw, okay? So something is significant about that. All right, what is custom-made gifts? Something could also pertain to like foods. Okay, so foods could be significant. I've been picking that up heavy when it pertains to foods. We have foods embrace transmuting pain. I can't make it up, and it flew right over here on emotions are running high. I am transmuting stagnant energy into forward movement and expansion. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so this is falling right underneath custom-made gifts. We have the 22 here. Okay, so y'all know 22 signifies, for me, it heavily signifies being a conduit. Okay, being able to communicate with other energies and entities is significant. Okay, so you being able to, and I'm picking up Horus off of this card as well. Okay, so something about your perspective. Okay, so your perspective is definitely significant. I am picking up the energy of people. You're going to have people who are going to want your perspective more. Okay, confirmation with my eye twitching. You're going to have people who want your perspective more, who want your input more. Okay, your spiritual insight and eyesight, I just heard, okay, is significant. All right, something is significant here about these gifts being tailored. Okay, you being equipped, okay, to do whatever this is. Okay, I'm also getting the energy of teaching those, teaching others, those that are willing to learn, okay, how to transmute certain energy, okay, is significant. All right, and I feel like there are Judas, okay, in the background, okay, who they don't want this, okay, they don't want this. I feel like it's an energy too of, you know how like sometimes people don't know how to deal with things, or you know, when they're under pressure, it's a lot, right? And they don't know how to maintain that pressure, or you know, that. And it's so crazy because I thought I was hearing a song. Hold on. That is a song. So in that song, Jay-Z said pressure bust pipes. Okay, something could be significant about that. The artist Jay-Z could be significant. But anywho, something is significant here about you being able to teach people how to maintain when they're under a lot of pressure, how to transmute their energy. Okay, when they're under a lot of pressure, this is giving me like very emotional. Okay, when when it's something that could get like a, okay, so I'm hearing spirit say, basically, you know how like, okay, so say for instance, if you're put in a situation, right? You got the angelic energy on one side, you got the devil energy on the other side. 2012 I just saw. Okay, 2012 could be significant, but 2012. But what I'm getting is, instead of going with that devil energy, which usually that decision that's based off the ego or darker energy, whatever it may be, okay, that's what's coming through. All right, you're gonna go with the more calm, cool, collective type energy, still with your boundaries intact and not letting nobody walk over top of you. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on. So being able to teach people how to go about it that way, okay, and teaching them that basically if you go with the more egotistical, you know, demonic type side, whatever the hell, basically that's somebody's, basically their energy harvesting off of you, okay, based upon your response, okay, based upon how you respond to something, okay, them getting like a wicked response out of you, okay, that's what I'm hearing. All right, spirit, what's this makeup line energy? So yeah, definitely some of you, something about custom made gifts, okay, fool's embrace, transmuting pain, okay. Yeah, so teaching people how to transmute pain, okay? These could be like people who don't know how to process their emotions very well, okay? And you being able to teach them how to transmute, okay? What's the makeup line here, spirit? Okay, so we have breathe. It's coming out in reverse, all right? But I'm not going to take it in reverse. I'm going to take it upright. Also, whatever this is, I'm also getting the number 25 here. Spirit is bringing my attention to the 22 and the 3. Okay, so something is significant here about, I could be speaking to a hierophant energy. So something about you being in a position to teach, okay, or you being a teacher in some way, shape, or form, and something is significant about some sort of finances coming from this. All right, we got bring love into the situation. New moon in a what that feel? New moon in Aquarius. Okay, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Detox. So yeah, something could definitely be significant here about some sort of detox. Okay, but with this breathe energy, the number 29, we got makeup line. So I could be, all right, so for some of you, you could be MUAs, okay, or this could be something that you've been inquiring. I just saw 2256, or this could be something that you could be inquiring about, or something could be significant here about MUAs, okay, where you're already, you know, in this line of work. So that could be significant, and maybe some of you, you've been inquiring about or thinking about starting a makeup line, okay? This is your nudge from spirit to do so, okay? If that's something that you're interested in. More Sagittarius energy with this 29 and this 3. Some of you, something could be significant here about you traveling, okay? We did see flights, okay? So yeah, something could definitely be significant here with that. 29 is 11 and 3 is 14. 9th house, so something about you being paid to travel, okay? Some of you could be traveling MUAs, or something could be significant here about you having to travel whenever you launch whatever this is. Remember, I just mentioned something about hostings, okay? So something could involve, you know, a makeup line and you doing hostings, okay, and having to travel in order to I'm hearing formulates, okay? So okay, thank you, spirit. So something could be significant here about having to travel to formulate something, okay? Well, okay. So yeah, that's everything I have for you when it pertains to this Empress reading. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll talk to you in the next one.